cleaned it up, got her all nice and shiny. I told you she's pristine. Figured I'd take you guys for a quick blast on the bully. She is very sexy at this point. Cleaned all the chrome. You can see my reflection and everything. There is not a speck of rust on the chrome. She is a sexy machine. So figured I'd take you guys for the first blast with me. Like I said, I got this thing for a pretty killer deal. So the back tire needs a little bit of air, but it's good enough for a cruise right now. Boy, this feels good. I like the way this feels. This just feels right. Oh, this feels right. It's not a stupid heavy bike, but it definitely has enough foot-pounds of torque to get the job done. So let me warm it up real quick. We'll take a little cruise. Let's do it. All right, let's take a little cruise here. Nice. This bike feels really centered. Nice and centered. I'm going to be changing the oil here pretty shortly because it needs it. It's definitely got quite a bit of pull. Hearing some rattling from this. It's got a bunch of little springs and stuff in it. But no, it runs good. It's quite the happy bike now. I'm just going to pull out in a second here. Yeah, this thing has gobs of torque. It's a nice feeling bike. Good feeling bike. Saying hi to my neighbor. Nah, it's a happy machine. For a small displacement 800cc bike, feels great. Feels very happy. Definitely needs an oil change. Clutch feels good, brakes feel good, everything about this thing feels pretty good. Like I said, the valves need a little bit of adjustment. They're tappet valves. I can hear the front ones are tapping away a little bit, so it's probably time for a valve adjustment. Much needed. I don't think it's ever had it. I don't even have to pull back very hard, and this thing's got plenty of torque. I can feel it. It's got a lot of gull if it needs it. It's not a huge bike, but it's got plenty. Yeah. Yeah. Well-grounded machine, and it feels good in the turns. I'm surprised by that. Even the suspension feels great on this thing. Let's kick her down one. Don't need to be coming in that hot. Sounds good. I'm actually glad that he drilled a few holes in the back of this thing. This is the first real ride this thing's had. I took it out a little bit last night, but I didn't play around too much, so I'm getting a chance to bang the gears today. Feels good. Feels like a very well-centered bike. Feels like you could actually take some reasonable turns on this thing, fast turns too. Looks like it dips into the corners pretty well, so just got to put some air on the tires and give it an oil change, and I think we'll be good to go. Sounds good. And if you whack it, plenty of get up and go. Plenty. Nice little bike. Nice bike. So yeah, I'll do a oil change, valve adjustment, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing legal. Then we'll go get her legal. Beautiful. Gorgeous bike. Gorgeous bike. Let's have a listen to those valves now that she's a little warm. Yeah, you can hear the front one just tapping just lightly. Lightly tapping. But other than that, it runs great, looks great, very, very clean bike. Super happy with that purchase. Cleaned up really nice. I mean, God, you can, the reflection in the chrome, what's up, dude? It looks like a mirror. Anyways, all right, guys, that was the first ride. I wanted to take you guys on it, and cleaned it up, got it running good. It's a nice little cruiser. It's considered a muscle class cruiser, even though the engine's not really, the body styling is considered muscle cruiser. So, but like I said, it only makes like just under 60 horsepower, so it's not a monster. But that only makes 24, 27 horsepower, so it's, you know, double. This has plenty of pull. I can feel the foot-pounds of torque difference between that and this. So that has like 14 foot-pounds of torque, and this has like almost 50 foot-pounds of torque. So there's a huge difference when it comes to whacking the throttle and taking off. That definitely wins that race all day. So it also has longer gears. I'm happy about that. So I had to be in like fourth gear to cruise at 25 and 30 on this, and on this I only have to be in second gear to cruise at 25 and 30. So big difference on gears. But yeah, it looks really clean. Overall it's really clean. I need to get some saddlebags for it, but other than that, as you can see, after being cleaned, washed, it is a beautiful machine. Beautiful. All right, guys, catch you on the flip. Toodles.